to our parking spot here. There's a gate right up here that with this new travel management plan, they close this. Even though the lands are open to mineral entry, they close this from December 15th to April 15th and say nobody can go in there with a vehicle. And you know, lands open to mineral entry should be open to mineral entry. They're public lands. We own them. These people work for us. And if you're sick and tired of that crap, join us and let's get in this fight. But anyway, I got Don in the background here, and he's going to take his metal detector, and we've got some bags, and we're going to head up this. Now, we know that this thing, this creek bed got mined back in about 1853 due to our history and research on it. So anyway, we're going to go up there. We're going to walk up this draw and see if we can't find some exposed bedrock. Now, when you go out and you prospect these new claims, what you want to look for is any exposed bedrock and cracks, because that's the quickest and the easiest way to determine if there's gold in there. So for the past 160 years, there should be quite a bit of gold washing down in there, and it'll collect in those cracks. So I think we'll find some stuff today.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully. And look, he's got a brand new hat.
Brand new hat.
Let's get to it. All right.
I was born and raised in California. Spent a little time in Hollywood. Folks down there ain't like you and me.
Well, we've probably came up the creek bed maybe a quarter of a mile, and Don's actually only found one old pipe, but there's really not any trash in here because, guys, there's no houses up above us. There's a piece of land up there that used to be a patented claim turned private property, and they don't mine it. But we know there's several quartz veins that cuts across this canyon here. But look behind me here. See all this bedrock in here? We're going to poke around here for a while, but we also see water. So there's a spring right here. So maybe we'll be able to take some samples out of some cracks and pan that out and see what we find. A bear went up the side of the hill right here.
More than once.
Yeah. Oh well. I like the looks of all this. Look at this. This is all rotted out. Let's show you something here, guys. This is a pretty good stuff. You can see how that moves. I think I'll pan some of this out. We got a little pool of water right there. So we'll work some of this right here and just see if we can get a couple of little hits. Yeah, see, look at that stuff pops right out. That's all decomposed bedrock.
Still see friends from school, and I think about the things we used to do. Man, those were the good old days. We couldn't
Compare it to that. See how red it is? That's really got a lot of iron in it. And as they say, gold rides an iron horse, so these little pockets like this, you want to make sure that you dig those out.
Getting sunburned and just hanging out, cruising through town on the way back home, just to see if there was anyone around. And we'd go fishing all night long. Bullfrogs singing from...
So we've tested a couple of little spots along here, and we came on this one, which is really, it flattens out a lot here, and then it kind of goes down through a very exposed area of bedrock. And there's some really good cracks here with roots in them. You can see that's all roots. And we haven't had any success down below, but we're gonna give. Well, guys, I tell you, that's pretty encouraging. I hope you can see that there. It's not a ton of gold, but you know what? That's quite a bit. And you know, there's some decent sized pieces. We'll take a look at this through the loop, but that's really indicative of when you find an area that's flat in here and it slows down, that's why you want to clean out these real good cracks. And the best ones are that go sideways across the creek. So anyway, we didn't bring anything to put that in. No sucker bottle, no nothing. That's why you find gold, is when you don't bring the right equipment is when you find the most. So anyway, we'll throw this in a jar. Let's head up. Let's see if we can't find some more.
Nowadays I don't have that much time. Too busy working, trying to survive. It's all I can do just to make it through the Friday night. Off to work and then back home. There's always something that needs to be done. But sometimes I still look up at the stars when I hear my favorite song. And I thank God for small towns and farmland, folks who still make a living with their hands, places where a man can still be a man, like right here in my hometown. I wanna live where people know your name. They ask how you've been and they're always glad you came. You can sit down just to talk about old times. That's my California. California, here I come.
Well, guys, that's not too bad. Let me see your bottle there, Don. Let's throw what we got. How many places did we dig? Probably 7 or 8.
Not even that many, Shannon. It might have been 6, and we got gold out of 4 of them.
4 of them, yeah.
Good gold, too. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Wears out if you get too close.
Go ahead and zoom all the way out. Well, I hope you guys can see that there. We may have punched, well, not punched, we just basically cleaned out bedrock cracks all the way down, or all the way up here. You know, unfortunately, I got a meeting this afternoon. We've got a big miners meeting coming up next weekend. Got a meeting with the Forest Service and doing a bunch of things, so I got to get out of here, but I have a feeling that when we get out, Don's going to poke around down below. But this is the kind of stuff, guys, when you do that research like I showed you this morning on the internet of what to do, use the Google Earth, use a topo map. We cross-referenced that with LR2000, which is the BLM website. And you can look at open and closed claims, active and closed claims, and it'll tell you if anybody's filed claims in here. And as far as the history, it goes back 60, 70 years. So we didn't see any evidence of that in here, which tells us that when the old timers came in here, they hadn't touched this for probably 150 years. So there's probably feeders in here somewhere. Just down below us here, we did find a quartz vein that went right across the bedrock. So there is a source that's coming in, and that's probably what we're seeing. But what's kind of unusual about this gold is it's pretty flat. So I don't know if it's self-feeding. It may just be loosening up. But anyway, that's the kind of stuff that we do to pick up claims for AMRA. And anyway, we'll keep doing this. We know you guys enjoy the videos. We get a ton of emails from you, and heck, I think we're approaching 1 million views on our YouTube. So we're going to keep shooting these videos. And guys, if you're sick and tired of the government closing your roads and telling you you can't do that, join us. Go out to AmericanMiningRights.com and check us out on Facebook under American Mining Rights. So I'm Shannon. This is my buddy Don, the president of UPI behind me. And we'll catch you next time. It's been fun. That's roll credits right there.